Hey everyone, just wanted to do a quick video. I was asked to show how to thread this. This is a 1966 AKAI X-300. Threading these things is pretty similar on a lot of decks. The big thing, if you don't know anything about them, you have to make sure that you don't twist the tape. You don't want to play on the back side of the tape. It's just not going to work out for you. It's going to sound very muffled. But all I do is pretty much this. This is all you got to do is lay the tape in here. Make sure it's obviously in the stop position. But just lay the tape in here and then go around to the other reel. This particular model, you'll hear a click that turns the motor on. So there's an arm that can't be seen, but once the arm lifts up and senses the tape, it turns the capstan motor on. And that's pretty much it. Now, as far as connecting this thing has 4 jacks on there. These are the 1/4-inch plugs, okay, and they're mono plugs. And what I did is I just took a typical RCA phono and I cut the ends off, and these I soldered on. Not too close; it's blurry. But you can just solder these on. You can go to Radio Shack and pick up some that are solderless. Also, if you don't have a soldering iron handy. Again, these are mono, so there's only one collar and a tip. So it's a tip and ring. The stereo has 2 collars and the tip, and you don't need that, and it makes it a little bit more challenging to connect those things up properly. So just get a mono 1/4-inch plug. The outputs, there's a line input, right channel, left channel, or channel 1, channel 2, depending on how old it is. It doesn't matter. Line input, line output. These are going to hook to the your receiver. Should hopefully have a tape monitor output. I got too much stuff on here to pull it out, but your tape monitor has a playback and a record, and basically the record you're going to hook to your line input, and your playback you're going to hook to your line output. So again, the line output of your deck, of any deck, the output's going to go into the playback, or you can even put it into CD or auxiliary if you have a newer receiver. You're just going to have trouble recording. But your line input from the deck is going to go to the record output of your receiver. And at that point, you can check your levels and do stuff like that. I don't know if I've got a radio station here handy.
Quite a powerful study to it. For those who go.
Oh, you know what? Mine's not even hooked up right now. But if you set it on record and you check your line levels, if I had it hooked up, sorry, I just thought of that, I didn't. But you'll see the activity on the meter, and you want it to go. You want the needles on the meters to be even, and you want them to be not into the red, but you can have them breaking into the red a little bit. On the analog stuff, it's not that big a deal. Again, depending on the deck, but that's kind of a rule of thumb for me. So anyways, that is about it. This thing, one other thing I wanted to point out. After you lay the tape in here, I always have to take a double take on this deck, because when you hit start or you hit play, this arm here comes up. And when I'm listening to it or watching it play, it always looks like it's threaded wrong, but it isn't. But this arm, that's just what it does. Once the tape fills up on this side, on the bigger reels, the tape will actually start riding on that, which is what it's supposed to do. Anyways, pretty straightforward. This knob's not original. I don't have the original one up there. That actually came off a 355. It looks like a little nose. And there's his teeth. Love this thing. It's cool looking. But that's pretty much it. If I didn't address anything and you want me to clarify, just send me an email. Sorry, kitty. Thank you much.